Edinburg woman arrested, accused of killing her 2 children in San Antonio. The charges she's facing.
Plus, La Joya ISD changing bus routes, how it could impact students.
And our KRGV Cares Closet, it is the final day. You can help us help children staying in the hospital. Christine is live at Driscoll Children's Hospital later.
Very warm for this Friday afternoon with sun and thin high clouds. We'll take a look at the forecast for your weekend on Channel 5 News at 5.
Live from the Valley's News Channel, this is Channel 5 News at 5.
First at 5, 2 children found dead inside this burned vehicle in San Antonio. Their mom, an Edinburg woman, now behind bars. Good afternoon and thanks for joining us at 5. I'm Dina Herrera Garza. Christine is on assignment.
And I'm Javier Guerra. Now, mom is facing capital murder charges. Channel 5 Santiago Caicedo is live in Edinburg. And Santiago, you're outside the mother's last known address. What have you seen out there?
Javier, Dina, we're on Redwood Street. That's about 2 blocks east of Seminary Road near Montecristo Road in the northern part of Edinburg. And Channel 5 News has learned that the house you see behind me is the last known address for Marlene Vidal, the mother of 2 children, found dead inside of a burned car in San Antonio early this morning. Now, since we've been out here, we've only seen a FedEx truck drop off packages. We haven't seen any cars outside of the house or any movement in and out of the house. Now let's show you some video of the crime scene from this morning in San Antonio. Officers there say just before 5 in the morning, they found the bodies of what they believe to be a 5- and 7-year-old inside a burned car in San Antonio. Police say Marlene Vidal of Edinburg was arrested and charged with capital murder. Now let's listen to what one neighbor told me about Vidal.
Pues ya nada más he visto una señora con unos niños, pero es todo, nunca hemos tenido comunicación de nada.
San Antonio police say officers were called to the scene early this morning after a passerby saw a car on fire and called 911. Officers say they reviewed surveillance video and evidence at the scene, along with a statement Vidal made pointing to Vidal being responsible for the death of her 2 children. Now, Javier, Dina, police say they don't have a motive, however, for the death of the 2 children, but officers say that mental health issues may have played a role. We also want to add that arson investigators over there in San Antonio are also looking into the cause of the car fire. We'll keep you posted on the KRGV News app. We're live in Edinburg. Santiago Caicedo, Channel 5 News.
Lots of sun with thin high clouds. That's a view outside Wesco from our Sky 5 camera. It is hot and breezy. Meteorologist
Andrew Chung is tracking our weather. And Andrew, the weekend is finally here. How's it looking?
So excited.
Yeah, it's going to stay hot and breezy, Dina and JJ, for this weekend as highs are in the 90s throughout the weekend. Temperatures right now are the 80s and 90s. Again, the sun with thin high clouds. Not a bad shot on Sky 5 in Westlaco. It's 84 in Port Isabel, 90 in Harlingen, 88 degrees right now in Brownsville, 91 in McAllen, and 93 in Edinburg. And talk about a breezy afternoon. We have winds out of the south to southeast right now between 19 to 25 miles an hour, gusting to 34 in Port Isabel and McAllen, 29 in Brownsville. So we'll see the thin high clouds continue tonight. Temperatures back in the upper 70s at 11 p.m. We'll talk more about the forecast for your weekend in just a bit.
La Joya ISD making changes to their bus routes next school year. Under those changes, certain middle and high school students will not be eligible for bus pickups.
Channel 5's Armando Gomez is in La Joya with which students are going to be impacted by this change. Armando.
Middle and high school students who live about 2 miles from their campus, they will not be able to ride the bus to school. They'll instead have to rely on another transportation, or they would have to walk to school. That 2-mile radius is now considered a walk to school zone by La Joya ISD for kids in 6th grade and older. Another change is the addition of neighborhood bus stops. This change is for both middle and high school students and students who are in 3rd through 5th grade. Instead of getting picked up at their homes, those students will need to walk to a bus stop. According to La Joya ISD, those bus stops will be within a half a mile from their home. La Joya ISD Transportation Director Joel Anis says they need to make the change because of rising cost.
Any students that live within those 2 miles, we're not fully state funded for those bus routes. So any transportation expenses are absorbed from with the school district. So with those expenses, we're trying to save on operation costs.
Pre-K through second grade students will still receive door-to-door services. Coming up at 6, we'll hear about the new changes that could affect students in extracurricular activities, and also the two new transportation tools for parents to track their students who are riding the school bus. In La Joya, Armando Gomez, Channel 5 News at 5.
Now, First Warn 5 traffic.
A good amount of slowdowns across the Rio Grande Valley, but as of right now, it's kind of unclear as to what's causing those slowdowns. Possibly an accident, but as of right now, we can't really see within our text cams because I'll show you why in just a couple seconds. But here are the slowdowns that we're dealing with for this evening, especially on Interstate 2 heading east and westbound. Traffic is running slower than average, but let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on. So unfortunately, this is what one of our live text cam is looking over the Alamo area, the Alamo Road area. So the camera is completely turned away just because of how strong those winds are. But here's another look at some of the other slowdowns that we're dealing with within the Donna area on Interstate 2 and Victoria Street. Traffic is running a little bit slower than average, but right here there's not an accident that we can tell. But take a look at those drive times. So from Westaco to McAllen, it's a 23-minute commute when usually it's about 14, and from Harlingen to McAllen, it's about 37 when usually it's about 28. But if you see anything out there like an accident that you want to report, go ahead and give us a call at 956-968-5555.
All right, take a look, everyone. Nearly $18,000 raised for our KRGV Cares Closet. This is it, folks. Today is the last day to donate for our campaign, and I'm putting it out there. I've been putting it out there since noon that together, I know we're going to raise more than $20,000 by the end of today.
I really think so. We have 2 closets to fill, and I think it's really going to be possible. We can do it with your help. We're working hard to restock both of our closets at Driscoll and STHS Children's. The chief, Tim Smith, is live from South Texas Health System. And Tim, I do want to mention, just before the newscast, we got some really big donations here. We got a $1,000 donation from the American GI Forum, and we also got a $500 donation from the Mickey Smith family. So pretty cool.
Some great news. Tim.
That is great news. That is great. Mickey Smith, no relation, but you're my cousin for now, primo, okay? You know, it's amazing. It's been an amazing week, and, you know, we wanted to surpass last year when we made about $12,000. We brought in about $12,000, but we've passed that. But now remember, we have 2 rooms to fill now, so we need to double that. So, yeah, let's hit that $20,000 mark. And take a look at this rack right here. There's some toys on here. There's a few. If you recall, Wednesday we went shopping. We spent the first amount of money that came in, and we bought a whole bunch of toys. We came and we filled this rack, and now you can see it's almost empty again. I mean, there's stuff left, but it's emptying out. That's how quickly the toys go back out. So as that empties out, we still have this big rack over here that's empty, another big rack over there that's empty, and this is a big enough room that we can hold a lot of toys, but we can only do that if you help out. Now, again, imagine yourself, you're 5 years old. Remember that? It was so long ago. 5 years old, and you're in a hospital room, and it's dark, and there's doctors with stethoscopes and the beeping of the machines, and you're just absolutely terrified. And then somebody comes and says, hey, you know, here's a toy. And you say, oh, crayons, and here's a coloring book. You know, I got something to do now. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It changes the outlook of that child for the rest of that stay in the hospital. So you can make that difference just by scanning the QR code and making a difference. We'll talk more about this room and everything going on with this project coming up a little bit later on. Live in Edinburgh, Tim Smith, Channel 5 News at 5.
All right, well, thank you so much, Tim. Donations also going to help buy toys for kids staying at Driscoll Children's Hospital.
And that's where we find Christine. And Christine, earlier this week we went shopping and bought some toys. How's the closet looking like right there?
Well, this is it. This is the brand new KRGV Cares Closet here at Driscoll Children in Edinburg. And we, as you can see, we have a lot of work to do. Our viewers have given us a head start, but what we buy with the money that you donate needs to last an entire year because we only ask you to donate once a year. So please scan that QR code. And Javi, you may have noticed, I want to give our viewers in or get them in on a little secret here. I have been dodging this camera because I woke up with a little bit of an allergy on my cheek here. My eye is a little bit swollen, and I was feeling very sorry for myself. And then I started to think, what about the children that are at the hospital that are dealing with so much more than a swollen eye? Think about a child this tall looking at strangers who are doctors and nurses that are this tall trying to get an IV in their arm. This is why we need to scan that QR code and make sure that this closet is full. Back to you.
All right, well, thank you so much, Christine. Next at 5, a Tren de Aragua member is in U.S. custody. The charges he is now facing.
You're watching the Valley's News Channel with Christine Galvan, Javier Guerra, First Warn 5 Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith. This is Channel 5 News at 5. The traffic report is supported by J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys.
There's DNA. Then there's heavy-duty DNA. HDNA. It's engineered into every aspect of the GMC Sierra HD. So when the job is heavy, GMC Sierra HD reports for duty. Right now, get 4.9% APR on 2026 GMC Sierra heavy-duty models. We are professional grade.
You want ice cream tonight? Or maybe cookies?
What are you doing? All right, Miss Lady, whatever you get.
Hi, honey. Means I done, Mom. You want ice cream tonight? Or maybe cookies?
Drive with a sense of security. The new Mazda CX-5. Lease for only $333 per month for 36 months. With over 80 to choose from. We shop the competition so you don't have to at Bert Ogden Mazda, Mission, and Edinburg.
Accidents don't just happen. It's corporate negligence backed by big insurance companies ready to deny your claim. Their lawyers don't fear you, but they fear him. A lawyer amongst lawyers with the power and respect to defeat any insurance company, any place. With Reina on your side, they don't stand a chance. Remember the name, Ezequiel Reina. Call 1-800-ZEKE-REINA.
We're here for those who build America. Those who believe that giving everything we've got today will pay off tomorrow. Who will drive America forward for 250 years to come. If that's who you are, you should pay what we pay.
Now get employee pricing on a new Ford Bronco plus $1,000 cash. Includes complimentary maintenance. See your best in Texas Ford dealer.
Employee pricing is on all month long at Sames, Harlingen Ford. Take 4.
Was extradited from Colombia. The FBI says he is a member of Tren de Aragua, a designated foreign terrorist organization. Martinez Flores is also facing drug distribution charges.
Martinez Flores was the first TDA member that was charged with material support of terrorism. Mr. Martinez Flores is also the first TDA member that has been extradited to the United States to face those charges in our country, and that is significant.
3 other gang leaders have been indicted, but none of them have been arrested. If convicted, he faces up to life in prison and a possible $10 million fine.
Here's your marine forecast. Small craft advisories in effect for the bay until 1 o'clock in the morning.
This Nissan lineup goes where you take it. Vehicles built with oomph, torque, full control. That's the power of a Nissan. Now's the time to drive. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle model. Get up to 1,000 total savings on Sentra.
It's our salute to saving sales.
So it looks pretty.
We prepare our students, maybe they would want to use this as a career.
but hopefully in the future I get to like start my own side business during college.
Come see what's grilling at Weslaco ISD. Register now.
If it's actions that speak louder than words, we'll let the versatile BMW X3 show you what we mean. BMW, the ultimate driving machine.
Lease an X3, just $599 a month at BMW of FAR.
And he's going off the top rope!
Uh-oh, now we're in trouble!
Not if I can help it.
At Mott's Building Materials, we have a great selection of doors and replacement parts and the service to make sure you get what you need. So if you need it quick,
I'm home. I missed you so much.
Are you two staying out of trouble?
Always. Let me help you.
relax. With Mott's, you got this.
There's DNA. Then there's heavy-duty DNA. HDNA. It's engineered into every aspect of the GMC Sierra HD. So when the job is heavy, GMC Sierra HD reports for duty. Right now, get 4.9% APR on 2026 GMC Sierra heavy-duty models. We are professional grade.
Welcome back. A South Texas industry that's helped feed families for generations now facing major challenges. Shrimpers say high fuel costs and a shortage of workers are making it harder to stay afloat.
It comes as shrimping season is set to begin in July. Channel 5's Karen Lucetto is live at the Port of Brownsville Shrimp Basin. Karen, why are some shrimpers saying the industry is reaching a breaking point?
Well, the Texas Shrimping Association tells us that boat owners have to think twice before they even head out to sea. Now, right now behind me, the boats are docked. That's because shrimping season is over, but it picks back up in July. And when that happens, boat captains will be facing some challenges. The association says the cost of operating a shrimp boat has skyrocketed, especially when it comes to fuel. Some of those boats hold about 18,500 gallons of diesel fuel. Fuel prices, according to TSA, have doubled in the last month.
The price of fuel, diesel fuel is what they use, has gone from roughly $2 a gallon to $4 a gallon. That's just a very basic average. So if you multiply the price of fuel, $4 times 18,000 for the fuel tank, it's quite a big sum.
At the same time, shrimpers say they're also dealing with a shortage of workers ahead of the July shrimping season. Coming up at 6, we spoke with a local shrimper. He explains why he says the industry is being squeezed on all sides and why they're now turning to Washington for help. Live at the Port of Brownsville, Karen Lucetto, Channel 5 News.
Now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Andrew Chung.
It is finally Friday, and take a look at Sky 5 from the island. Some very pretty clouds mixed into the blue sky. It is warm and breezy out there with a temperature of 81 degrees. We've got winds out of the southeast at 22 miles an hour. And then here's Sky 5 in Weslaco, also very warm with a mix of sun and thin high clouds. It's 91 degrees in McAllen, 84 Port Isabel, 90 in Harlingen, 88 in Brownsville, and 93 in Edinburg. And talk about a breezy afternoon. We've got winds out of the south to southeast between 19 up to 25 miles an hour, sustained gusting to 34 in McAllen, Port Isabel, 28 Edinburgh, and 29 in Brownsville. And yes, it is going to stay breezy for this Friday night. We'll see mostly cloudy skies for tonight, but it's rain-free with low temperatures in the mid-70s. Tomorrow, after mostly cloudy skies in the morning, we'll see some more sunshine for the afternoon. Still some thin high clouds for tomorrow mixed in with the sun, but it is going to be very warm for the afternoon after a mild morning with high temperatures reaching the lower 90s. So we're at 76 at 8 a.m., 90 at 1 p.m. and 93 for the high temperature. Here's the satellite radar summary. We have this big dome of high pressure aloft. We see some clouds riding over it, but then you can't see it. But we have some thin high clouds in place over our area. So this mix of sun and thin high clouds continues into the weekend. Let me show you future track. This is the GFS model. So the dry line hangs around, folks, for this weekend. That dry line is at boundary between moisture to the east and drier to the west. And because of that dry line lurking, we're going to keep in at at least a slight chance for some thunderstorms on Sunday evening. Remember last weekend, nothing like that we expect for this weekend. However, we do think there is that chance, albeit small, for some thunderstorms in the Upper Valley for Sunday evening. This is 8 p.m. Sunday. This model is more optimistic on some thunderstorms in the Upper Valley because of the dry line, so we keep in that slight chance Sunday night for that rain. Then things quiet down by late Sunday night into Monday. And again, for Monday night, this model still calls for some spotty showers and thunderstorms, again, thanks to the dry line. But in any case, it is going to be very warm during the day for the next couple of days with high temperatures in the 90s. One front stays to the north of us. One of the models calls for the front to arrive here. The other one, this GFS model says no front, but we think it's a tad cooler if the front does pass through for Thursday with a chance for some showers and thunderstorms. So dry tomorrow, 20% chance of thunderstorms Sunday night, and a 20% chance of thunderstorms Monday night as well. Tonight, mostly cloudy, breezy, muggy with low temperatures in the mid-70s. And then for tomorrow, mostly sunny the afternoon, still breezy and very warm with high temperatures in the lower 90s. And here's your first warm 5-7-day forecast. We keep in small rain and thunderstorm chances for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Look at the temperatures. It's going to be hot for next week. Mid-90s Monday, Tuesday with some more sunshine for the afternoon. If the front does pass through Thursday, it could be a tad cooler with highs in the upper 80s for Thursday and Friday. At this point, we have a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms Thursday and Friday with morning lows back in the mid-70s. That is your first Warn 5 forecast.
Next at 5, you still have time to donate to our KRGV Cares Closet campaign. Scan that QR code right there and give now. The money raised will go to buy toys for children staying in a local hospital.
Come in now and save with an incredible 3.99% APR on the award-winning new 2026 Hyundai Palisade. Plus, get America's best warranty covering 10 years or 100,000 miles. We shop the competition so you don't have to. Visit Richard Lipsy today at the brand new Bird Ogden Hyundai of Harlingen.
Dale gas.
La dama de los choques, la abogada de los choques. Si te chocan en tu coche, llama de día o de noche.
After the accident that left her injured, Veronica's bills started piling up. And with insurance adjusters knocking at the door, Veronica begs the question.
Can anyone help me?
Leo Wise es la dama de los choques. Call 956-ABOGADA.
Llama de día o de noche.
New episodes every week.
May is National Drinking Water Month. Your Culligan dealer is celebrating with specials on quality drinking water systems. Right now, get free installation on any Culligan reverse osmosis water system, bottle-free cooler, or bottled water cooler. And cool off with Culligan.
Street Smart, tech savvy. The new C300 sedan. Enjoy it for $579 a month. Discover what constitutes a best of the best Mercedes-Benz retailer. Mercedes-Benz of Harlingen, part of the Bird Ogden family of dealerships.
Mi familia emigró a los Estados Unidos para brindarnos oportunidades y gracias a eso me convertí en la primera generación de graduados universitarios. I'm Susana Silva and I want to help you. Meet with me and we'll find the best options for your immigration case. My team and I are here to help you achieve your dreams. Don't leave your future to chance. You've come this far. Let me guide you. Call the law office of Susana Silva today. Schedule your consultation and secure your future.
Chevy drivers need a truck that shows up the same way they do. That's why Chevy Silverado is #1 in manufacturer loyalty. So they can go where others won't and always get it done. As long as Chevy people keep showing up, we'll keep building trucks that do the same.
Now, well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing or $6,000 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, Texas residents can get an additional $1,000 bonus cash. And now, eligible military personnel can get $1,000 bonus cash on most Chevy models.
Well, check it out. Nearly 18,000 raised for our KRGV Cares Closet, and this is it. It's the last day to donate for our campaign, and we're doing good, but we need your help.
We're pushing hard to restock our closets at Driscoll and STHS Children's Hospital. Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith is live from South Texas Health System with the latest. And Tim, what can you tell us?
You know, I was thinking about when I was a kid. I was 8 or 9 years old. I was in the hospital a few times, and I'll never forget one of the times I went to the hospital. It was Cincinnati Children's Hospital. Somebody brought me some Hot Wheels cars, and they had a closet there. They brought me a Hot Wheels car, and look what's here. Hot Wheels cars. Check those out. Now, these are not quite the same. They're maybe similar. There's a Camaro in there, and there's a Firebird, and there's one called the Diora. Anybody old enough to remember the original? There was a beatnik car, I think. These are pretty cool, but also on there, I'll show you this one more time. You see the little sticker on there? It says KRGV Cares on that. Every one of the toys that goes out of here has one of those on it, so the kids know where it's coming from. They know that it's coming from you, that you've donated to it, and the parents will know that it came from you because you donated. You've been donating during this newscast. We're going to get a new total in just a little while because I know it's going up, so we appreciate that, but don't stop. Scan that QR code. Make a difference. Let's fill the empty shelves here so they can be full, so we'll have enough toys to last an entire year at both this hospital and at Driscoll. Live in Edinburgh, Tim Smith, Channel 5 News at 5. We'll be back after the break.
Discover striking style, smooth performance, and experience a new Cadillac XT5 for only $579 a month. Enter true luxury, where legends are made and what they drive. Bird Ogden Cadillac, Edinburg.
If you've been in a car accident, then you better get ready for a fight. You need a force. No other law firm in the Valley has more offices, more resources, and reaches more people. The Jacobs Brothers Law Firm, 1-800-CAR-COURAGE. A force for justice.
We're here for those who build America. Those who believe that giving everything we've got today will pay off tomorrow. Who will drive America forward for 250 years to come. If that's who you are, you should pay what we pay.
Now get employee pricing on a new 2026 Ford F-150 plus $1,000 cash. Includes complimentary maintenance. See your best in Texas Ford dealer.
At RGV Credit Union, we make financing your life simple. Need a car? Get rolling with a new, used, or refinanced auto loan. Looking for extra cash? Our personal loans give you the flexibility you need at rates you'll feel good about. And for everyday spending, our Visa credit card gives you secure convenience with local support you can count on. All these benefits and more with great service right here at RGV Credit Union. Visit us in Harlingen, Lyford, Rio Hondo, or in San Benito. RGV Credit Union, your financial helping hand.
Design you feel in every detail. Technology as innovative as it is effortless. These are luxuries you don't have to wait for. This is Buick now. Buick, exceptional by design. Get 0.9% APR. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get up to $1,750 purchase allowance on Envision. Plus, no monthly payments for 90 days.
Hey, Mark, have you checked out the deals at the Paint Auto Group? I hear they're world class. Let's go check them out.
Buy a new 2026 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for only $38,995 or pay $29,995 for a new 2026 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne West Lico Chevrolet and now Payne Alice Chevrolet. Chevrolet, together let's drive. Go! Lo que tú quieres, regardless.
It's Bump Patrol time. Let's see what the team found.
What is cracking, Valley? Photojournalist action today in Harlingen. We're here on Loop 499 and Harrison. We're looking at gas prices here at the Stripes for $3.76.
Hello everyone, this is photojournalist Carlos Mendoza here at the corner of Murphy Drive and Salinas Boulevard here in Donna, where we found the gallon of gas for, that's right, $3.74.
Hola, buenas tardes. News photographer Killer Tippins here. I'm here on Monte Cristo Road and Sugar Road, where gas here at Stripes in Edinburg is
$3.74. Don't the guys just make your day? Today's best price, $3.74 in Donna and Edinburg. If you see a better deal, let us know about it. Email those pictures to news@krgv.com.
I was going to say, you know it's the weekend. You're seeing cartwheels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hola, buenas tardes.
Thanks for joining us at 5.
More local headlines are coming up in 30 minutes. Have a great one.
The Beach Camera is sponsored by the South Padre Island Convention and Visitors Bureau. Closed captioning brought to you by Channel 5 and Clark Chevrolet McAllen.
At Tijerina Legal